ITV1 and ITV1 HD.
Tracy is incapable of keeping quiet, so you can expect more insults and innuendo when Corrie continues at 8:40. Now, Harry Hill with a You've Been Framed family special.
There she is.
Amazing as it may seem, filming our electric car charging is not as important as our newborn baby.
Yeah, of course.
Special family moments from Mitsubishi.
Tonight we're getting wed. On the head. And in the flower bed. Clear your diary for 1 whole hour. It's the You've Been Framed family special. Welcome to our family photo album. And Michael Winner has assembled all the actors from his films who are still alive on a jetty for his annual Christmas card. But where's Michael himself? Here he is! Oh dear. Keep going with the diet, Mikey. Is it a baby or a glove puppet? Well, to answer that, we need to see the underside. No, it's a baby. They do say that alcoholism runs in the family, don't they? One day at a time. One day at a time. I can't see how this could possibly go wrong. 5 children on a very thin, very old, very rickety bit of fence that's been there since the War of the Roses. It's as safe as houses. What was that fence actually keeping in? Ladies, don't wear those nylon knickers. They do tend to build up a bit of static. Get them off and get indoors. One tiny baby, but a giant sneeze. The family home now. You don't have to like madness to live here, but it helps.
Father wears his Sunday best. Mother's tired, she needs a rest. The kids are playing up downstairs. Sister's saying in her sleep. Brother's got a date to keep, he can't get down. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house, not funny in the middle of our house, it has a crown. There's always something happening, and it's usually quite loud. Our mum, she's so house proud. Nothing ever slows her down, the mess is not allowed. Our house in the middle of our street. Our house in the middle of our house in the middle of our street. Someone tells you that you've got to be in the middle of our. Father gets up late for work. Mother has to earn his shirt. Then she sends the kids to school. Sees them off with a small kiss. She's the one they're going to miss in lots of ways.
Now, they deserve a special of their own, don't they? As do giant trampolines.
Your ass is grass, sunshine.
Your ass may be grass. But yours is in a flower bed, you twonk. It's my party and I'll dance with a washing line if I want. Everyone's thinking it. Nicola, you've got to sort your life out.
Nicola, you got to sort your life out.
Sort your life out, Nicola. Now the world's unluckiest teenager. First he went on a date with Nicola from the last clip and tripped over a washing line. And now this. Scared the life out of that garden gnome. He's gone white with shock.
Stop going.
What a weird house. That's the front room, but what's happening in the ensuite?
What are you doing? Get out, you weirdo! Why are you filming on the toilet?
Oh dear, and I thought Nicola had to sort her life out. The new cycling proficiency test is certainly moving with the times, isn't it? I'm sorry, but if you can't avoid hoodies, you shouldn't be on the road. Where's this filmed? Garage World?
Monkey up a tree, and I have to press the backlight here.
This is a fascinating bit of commentary, isn't it?
Press the backlight, see what does that make?
I pressed the backlight.
Now let it go again.
Yes, posh people have camcorders too.
There she is, up the tree.
Yes, she is in the tree. Oh, yeah, she's fallen down. Oh, well, she'll be back to boarding school in a couple of days, then I won't have to bother.
Are you all right, Rosie?
Okay, Rosie. Could have done with the backlight on this clip. It's like watching one of my wife's etchings. Big jump now. Here you go. Oh, dear. That's Feltham Young Offenders Centre for you. Make haste. The warder's on his way. Still to come. Seesaws. Seasides. And see a fall off a motorbike. On the You've Been Framed Family Special.
Dad, can I be in the holiday movie?
Yeah, wait, okay?
Special family moments from Mitsubishi.
I'll be,
Special family moments from Mitsubishi.
All families start with a wedding, and what a weird-looking bunch. It's either 1984 or British Columbia.
Authorities vested in me by the province of British Columbia, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife.
It's traditional in British Columbia for the honeymoon to be on a bungee rope. Why, hey! Yes, it's Cornwall's finest comedian, Jethro. But who's on the cello? Julian Lloyd-Webber's certainly got rusty since he did the South Bank show theme tune. I'm not sure that dress suits him either. Mind you, he looks a lot better with his hair up. They'd spent all the money on the gazebo and had very little left over for the wedding car. Everybody! Bob the Builder, can you fix it? Bob the Builder, yes we can. This is a good start to a life together. He sits on her veil and the best man breaks his fingers. I give the carriage 2 miles before it explodes in a ball of flames. This couple have been watching too much Ashes to Ashes, I feel. They've gone for an 80s themed wedding. Oh, I hope it wasn't anything breakable. Don't hire one of the Chuckle Brothers as your best man. Classy. You think with those big glasses, she'd actually be able to see what she's doing. And the traditional throwing of the bride. Whoever catches her will be next to get married. Next year, that swimming pool married a jacuzzi and gave birth to a pond. Music now, and it wouldn't be a family special without this song. All together now.
Just like birds over the feather. I want you to know
Families in gardens, and one is immediately put in mind of some of our finest stately homes. Blenheim Palace, Chartwell, and number 3, the High Street Swaffham. Oh, that's it. Just leave it there. The gardener will see to it tomorrow. Since they were relegated in 2007, Sheffield United's training ground has been downsized. Look at all those breeze blocks. Remember S Club Juniors? This was the moment they realised manager Simon Fuller wasn't really interested anymore.
Sorry, kids, but it's like time to move on.
Judging by the breeze blocks, we're back at Sheffield United's training ground. Not sure that's the sort of meal you should have before a game anyway. They're busy having a nice game of one-a-side football. But where's the referee? He's been watching too much tennis. Here's the England team dressed up in their official suits round at Wayne and Colleen's place 2 hours before an international qualifying match against Germany. Yes, those wallpaper tables look stronger than they actually are. That's why they're only £1.50. It's Ricky Ross of Scottish superstars Deacon Blue on his solo tour. Ricky's still big. It's just the stages that got small. I think I had a miniature version of that table on one of my pizzas the other day.
What do you think would happen if Nathan jumped in?
Yeah, what would happen if Nathan jumped in? Jumped in, not thrown in. He's made a good job of that house. It's mobile, sturdy. Oh, needs a bit of work on the sturdiness, though. Yes, that's my only criticism. Nice to see you're both wearing goggles, but there are worse things than getting water in your eyes. Getting goggles in your eyes. Go on, in the box. I mean house. In the house. I'll post you out of my life forever.
You will have to go to school. Daddy, can you get some cake?
Very nice.
A clash of styles now. She, the Annie Hall look. He, the new kids on the block.
Michael, out of the way, Michael.
Michael, my last hand.
Down with the pants. A great level of that, isn't it, lads? Time for the grandmas. She's sharing the seesaw with the donkey by the sound of things. Oh dear, see, they've got too much time on their hands now the kids are grown up. Ever wondered what the Queen gets up to when on holiday in Balmoral? Well, it's been a good year, why not? I blame Helen Mirren, personally. The perfect gift for any grandma, a mini mosque. Yeah, they'll be flying off the shelves come Christmas. Not much of a garden, is it? A shoe, a ball, and a dying bush. And that's not a hammock, it's a humane trap. That's it. Now release her back into the wild. Happy birthday. That cake's nicely decorated, isn't it? It just needs a little something extra. This way she can eat it without it touching her lips. Competitive Nan. She's never lost a game yet, and she's not going to start now.
You could say anything at all. Just what would you say?
Anything at all, anything you like.
Anything.
Turn off the camera.
Yeah, you're not really entering into the frame spirit, are you? Turn the cute factor to 11. It's time for the babies. Now let's pack our bags and head off for a family holiday. On the other side of that fence is the M4. That's a tiny diving board. He's not going to get much lift off that. Oh, I don't know. It's Halloween, and there's always time for apple bobbing, even in the middle of the ocean. Go on, love. There's a nice Granny Smith down there for you. Poor cheeky scuba diver instructor. She's doing some synchronized swimming moves. It's good, but you kind of need some water. Yes, well, it needs some work. Meanwhile, Kirsty Allsop sits out the critic crunch at Centre Parks. When it comes to where you sit, it's location, location, location. Isn't it weird when your parasol decides to go for a swim? Here I come, everyone! Look out! Oh, it's cold. Just wait here, I think, now.
This is the world's only xylophone fence.
It's actually the second xylophone fence. I got one in the back garden that plays Live and Let Die. I'll name that tune in 25 feet. Everybody now. Beside the seaside, beside the sea. Ta-da! It was a lovely villa, but rather a long way to the gazebo. Hey! Caution, slippery when wet. Oh, we've only seen the sign earlier. Mums now, and I find no matter what your body shape, leggings are the most flattering form of clothing. It doesn't get much more flattering than that, does it? That bike's too big for him and too small for you. Let's hope you still got the receipt. This is the moment Bruce Wayne realized his future career was as a Batman.
Yeah, it feels good. I feel whole. I'm going to be a bat. I'm going to dress up as a bat and live in a bat cave and talk on a bat phone.
Kevin Spacey has really settled in well over here, hasn't he? Ever eager to lend a hand at the children's playground.
You want to do this when you've had a few ciders, mate?
No.
baby.
Yeah, I don't know what they've told you, but that's not really a baby. And Mum's had a sudden attack of guilt.
I should never have told her it was a baby.
Listen, love, I got something to tell you. You haven't got a sister. A bit of frizzies on that wouldn't go amiss. Not Febreze frizzies. And as Leo Sayer packs away the Scrabble board, Lorraine Kelly lies back on the shag pile, feet in the stirrups. That looks like a surefire way to a bad back. And a broken nose. Back to the pound shop with that. So now, the latest superhero to hit your screens, Whipped Cream Boy. In his whipped cream mask, nobody knows his true identity. Until he runs into a cat. Stuff another sarnie in your gob, because everyone eats when they come to my house.
Have a banana, Anna. Try the salami, Tommy. You with the gravy, Davy. Oh, everybody eats when they come to my house. Try a tomato, please, too. Here's cacciatore, Dory. Taste the bologna, Tony. Everybody eats when they come to my house. I fix your favorite dishes. Hoping this good food fills ya. Work my hands to the bone in the kitchen alone. You better eat it to get ya. Pass me a pancake mandrake. Having a derby early. Look in the fendel menu. Everybody eats when they come to my house. Hey, this is a party, Marty. Yeah, you get the cherry, Jerry. Now look, don't be so picky, Mickey. Everybody eats when they come to my house. All of my friends are welcome. Don't make me coax you, moat you. Eat the tables, the chairs, the napkins, who cares? You gotta eat it with your children. Everybody eats when they come to my house.
Still to come, grapes, cakes, and milkshakes.
John, film over here. It's her first steps.
Yeah, just a mo.
Special family moments from Mitsubishi.
Oh, good boy.
Special family moments from Mitsubishi.
Welcome back to the You've Been Framed Family Special. Time for some bad parenting. This old-timer is teaching young Robert how they used to play conkers during the great conker shortage of 1952. He's a sixer. Ready! Mums and dads, we've all had days like these. You spent ages setting up an Easter egg hunt for your kids, but you can't resist having a go yourself. Looks like fun, doesn't it? I want to go. Who invited Conan the Barbarian? A baby this young needs lots of nutrition, so it's important to get lots of milk down them. That should do it. That's it. When you've got a rug that nice, make sure nobody actually sits on it. Sit round the edge. Nothing must happen to the precious rug. Terry Nutkin now runs a school for kids who want to join the circus. He's not exactly oversubscribed. Stick to the wildlife shows, Tel. When Next Door had that gravel delivered, it was so tempting to go out and play on it, wasn't it? Say what you like about that place, but it's handy for the M1. We've all played this game, Jump the Toddler. or leap toddler, depending on your geographical position. Oh, it's great fun. That's not a bush to the left, that's the top of his sister's head. Man in a top hat being buried in the sand by his family.
Down, baby. No to the... Oh.
Who wears a top hat made of sand? Oh, Dad. Oh, right on the top of his head.
It's my birthday.
What's in that
Oh, it
package?
says February 4th.
I'd guess a
Today's
jigsaw.
the 4th. Today's not even the 5th.
No way.
Today's the 4th. Oh my gosh.
It's the 5th.
Seems to have been some sort of mix-up with the dates.
Jesse, it says February 4th in my camera.
Wrong.
Oh my gosh. Today's not your birthday.
It's not a birthday after all. We'll never know if it was a jigsaw or
My
not.
birthday was today. And we had everything out? That is impossible.
Oh my God, her birthday is tomorrow.
See you all on Oprah in 10 years' time. And you can say, Oprah, this is the day I decided to sue my own parents.
We set up to have a party here and it's on the wrong day.
Cut the camera.
Why not get married in an underground nuclear fallout shelter? With the vicar who's talking in vowels only.
Honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsake all others, so long as he does shall live.
Ah, from the mouths of babes.
What's Daddy's real name?
Meanwhile, George Bush's son has something to say.
What else do we call Daddy?
What? A moron.
Too right. Not in my name, although granted, I didn't go on the march.
Raymond?
He's a genius in waiting.
I'm looking at the calendar.
Okay.
Do you know what I found?
What?
I was born on my birthday.
You what?
I was born on my birthday.
That's right, honey.
The hairdresser in this village has got a lot to answer for.
Right hand and repeat after me. I, all of you raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and state your name. I
state your name.
Oh dear. What's she got to say for herself?
It's a snake.
A snake? In the UK? Yep, that's as exciting as the wildlife gets here. Numeracy skills are so important in our schools these days, aren't they?
4, 3, 6.
2, 3, 4.
I've got it. The jar of pickled onions is mine. We finished with the old folks. With a younger heart. that's all, friends. You can send your DVDs and tapes to us at Free Post You've Been Framed. Send copies, not originals, or email them to us at framed@itv.com. And if we use your clip in one of our programs, you get 250 quid.
Well, at 11:20, Mark Austin is looking back at some of the key events that shaped 2010 in That Was 2010. But could the final act of 2010 in Weatherfield be another murder? Corrie is next.
Special family moments from Mitsubishi, sponsors of You've Been Framed.
To watch classic videos and upload your own clips, go to itv.com/YBF, sponsored by Mitsubishi.